everyone, Jenny here with Sipping Streams Tea Company. I'm the owner and founder of this 11-time international award-winning tea company here in Fairbanks, Alaska. And today I wanted to go over blending your teas with cinnamon. So, as you know, tea is from the Camellia sinensis plant. We've got white tea, green, oolong, black, and pu'er. All those 5 teas come from the same main plant, the Camellia sinensis plant, and the hundreds of varietals that there are. But cinnamon is a spice that is used all over Asia and all over the world, really. That is great for making things warm, taste good, and comforting. But did you know that there's actually a lot of health benefits to cinnamon? And there's actually many varieties of cinnamon. Some of the health benefits of cinnamon are that it can help lower cholesterol. It can help with blood sugar regulation, especially if you're going to have a tea blend that has no sugar in it. It's great for that. Brings out some great flavor and helps with blood sugar regulation. Also, it may help with yeast infections. It is antibacterial. It has anti-clotting properties to it also. And it can give relief to arthritis. There are many case studies out there that show different health benefits of cinnamon. And it has also shown in research, some research articles, that it can help reduce leukemia and lymphoma cancer cells. Now, it does not mean it's going to give you the cure if you have that situation going on, but it might help fight some of those cancer cells. It can also show some relief in swelling, and it aids with memory and brain function. So here are some wonderful, wonderful things that cinnamon can do for you, but it is also very tasty and delightful, especially in those colder fall seasons. And that's why so many people bake pies with cinnamon. They make wonderful tea blends, like an orange spice, typically has cinnamon in it, or masala chai, which is a mixed spice black tea. So today I have some really nice large cinnamon chunks. You see that they're not actually ground cinnamon, because if you put ground cinnamon in your tea, it's going to be very, very strong, and the extraction rate is going to be very quick. So the larger the chunks of cinnamon, if you can take cinnamon sticks and crush them up, or just buy cinnamon from us at sippingstreams.com, you can always order just our blending ingredients that we use. It will actually have a slower extraction rate. So when you're steeping a black tea that takes 3 to 5 minutes with boiling hot water, it doesn't end up being too, potent in that cinnamon flavor. So I made a simple version with decaffeinated English breakfast, which does not mean it's caffeine free, but lower in caffeine. And then I also put a big scoop of cinnamon. This is a 16-ounce cup. Cinnamon and different hard spices like that typically need boiling hot water and to steep 3 to 5 minutes. So if you need a higher temperature and a longer steeping time, it is best to pair that with a tea that can withstand or has similar brewing instructions. So I put in actually a whole tablespoon of cinnamon for my 16-ounce cup, and I put in 1 teaspoon of decaffeinated English breakfast. So I let it steep for 3 to 5 minutes at boiling hot water. Of course, my boiling hot water is going to start cooling off because it's in this beautiful glass mug. But just to let you know, you might want to pair your cinnamon chunks with some other tea that can handle the same temperature and time. So I put in this wonderful fine mesh filter so that pretty much none of the particles are in there. If I had a cap or a lid for my mug, it would be even better because it keeps the cinnamon flavor and the essential oils in there better. So I'm just going to remove my basket, and you can see this wonderful cinnamony amber color. And when you smell it, it just reminds you of the holidays that are coming up. So when you taste it, it shouldn't be super potent like cinnamon candies. In fact, we didn't add any sugar in it at all. It's just naturally flavored from our sweet, delightful, organic, decaffeinated English breakfast and our whole chunks of cinnamon pieces. So yeah, this tastes just right, just this lingering, slightly cinnamon aftertaste, because you're not using a cinnamon flavoring. You're not using cinnamon extract. You're actually using whole chunks of cinnamon. Since it's in its natural form, those particles of the cinnamon coat your palate, and it just lingers with a cinnamon flavor, which is excellent. Also, another great one to make is to make your own masala chai. So if you want to make masala, masala means mixed spices in Hindi, and chai means tea. You can use any kind of tea as your base. You can use a white tea, you can use a green tea, and you can also blend it with herbals like rooibos that have no caffeine in it at all. This is so good, I just want to keep drinking it. But also, here at Sipping Streams Tea Company, we teach people how to make kombucha, and we actually brew our own kombucha. This week we have on tap our kombucha, but it's with apple and cinnamon. And so we put in pure organic apple juice, and we infused it with a Phenom filter of a big sack of these cinnamon chunks for the bottom of our keg, and it tastes amazing. It tastes kind of like a Granny Smith apple pie, because you've got that acidicness from the acidity from the kombucha. You've got the apple flavor because it's got whole organic apple juice in it, and the extract of the actual cinnamon infusing with the kombucha. So think about it when you're making your own kombucha or your different tea blends, that you can use cinnamon for so many different things, and it's so good for you too, especially if you don't add too much extra added sugar too. So there's some wonderful things that you can do with cinnamon, and I hope you enjoy this video. Let us know if you want to learn more about tea, and we have 3 online classes that we teach, that we offer on sippingstreams.com. So you can sign up for our Matcha Madness class, our Essence of Tea course, or the Kombucha Culture class, where you learn how to do all of your own bottle and second fermentation and experiments with kombucha. So thank you so much for joining us, and let your friends know, or anyone who you think would benefit from this video, and follow us on YouTube also. Thank you.